Matty Stu, how you doing, bro?
Dogs are back in town. The dogs are back in town.
The dogs are back in town.
I'm good, man. Dude, it's getting treacherous getting to your place in the morning because I have to like merge onto like two or three different freeway situations.
Yeah, you got a different vantage point now.
It's a different vantage point. It's not a straight shot anymore, and it's
Right.
just, bro, like in the morning in Austin, especially. This is a problem specific to Austin, Texas. I think the merging situations on these freeways in the AM is an absolute nightmare.
It's crazy.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Specifically, it's
Dude,
insane.
I drive half of the time with my head turned around, like I'm driving.
Oh my
trying
god!
to see.
And then like, all right, you're good, and then you go back, and this guy slammed on his brakes for some. It's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
It really is a nightmare. I understand public transportation. I might get on a bus, dude, because I can't handle this anxiety in the morning.
If you're on the freeway, you really shouldn't drive in the right lane here in Texas because it's just trouble merging.
Yeah, man. But the problem is, a lot of times it's just one lane or two
Yeah.
lanes on a freeway. It's a weird situation.
You know what I do like that they have here that they didn't have in California was like those
Freedom.
No, but traffic wise,
Oh.
yeah, freedom.
Been shitting on Cali a little lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, but the U-turn type thing under the freeway, you know, the one.
Oh, yeah. I noticed that when I was stationed here in 2014. I
Yeah.
was like, this is sick, dude. If you
Yeah,
miss your
yeah.
turn, you can just get right back on.
Because in California, it's like, oh fuck,
It's
okay,
like
now
they
we
get
got to
the
go
line back
through
the line, pal.
Pacoima to get
Yeah.
turned around.
And I think I've explained to you one of my pet peeves on the road is when people like miss their turn. So instead of, all right, I fucked up, I got to go all the way around. It's just cut
Oh,
through
yeah,
traffic
yeah,
and
yeah.
inconvenience. Like it's so many times you see a person parallel in a lane
Yeah.
trying to get into a left turn lane because they missed the line. And it's
Right,
like, no,
right.
dude, you have to. Like you're putting everyone at risk right now. What are we doing?
And literally like headed home with nothing urgent, just like
Going HEB.
for some reason when you're in the car, everything seems
Oh,
urgent.
by the way,
Losing
I mean,
2 minutes, you're just like,
This
fuck.
is the pot calling the kettle black
Yeah.
right now, big time. Because I mean, scream veins.
get
pop
road
out of
rage?
oh yeah, I don't.
Oh.
But here's the thing, I never project that onto my fellow drivers, even if I get cut off. I'm a big thumbs up guy. If someone does something stupid, I give them a thumbs
You
up.
do the sarcastic.
Yeah, it's like I just give them a thumbs up. Because that's psychologically, I don't know what it's doing to them, but it does something.
Yeah.
Because they're expecting, and I give them a smile, just
Yeah.
drive past them, and they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, what was that about?" Does that like? Because then they're thinking about me for the rest of the day. Like, did he take a picture of my license plate? Or something? Like, what did he
Right.
get me somehow?
Yeah, that's almost worse is when you just get somebody being overly nice to you. It hurts more for some reason. Is that a military thing? Do they do that?
Kill them with kindness. No, they use weapons of mass destruction in the military. Actually, they don't use their soft words. That would be what a world, though. Huh?
Yeah. But I always like this form
That's
of
Niko
punishment.
Jordan's military. When you become commander in chief, dude, it's just, hey, we're gonna go over there and give him a stern handshake. Head back
Yeah.
home, boys.
No, but just like they know they fucked up and you're just like, hey, great job. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good, dude. I mean, like, impressive maneuvering out there.
I like the form of punishment. I think they do this in football and I think military as well, maybe, where you fuck up so everybody else has to pay for it and you don't. And you just got to sit there while everybody else has to like run a lap or do
Dude,
100 push-ups.
JV football, my boy, I don't even remember his name anymore at this point, but he showed up late to practice and they gave him the whistle. And the rest of us were doing up downs while he was blowing. And we went for like an hour. It was insane, bro. And he lied about his. I remember he lied about his grandpa dying to get out of practice. And like I remember him crying like tears of embarrassment because like he was exposed. His grandpa like picked him up from practice or something. And the coach was like, "Wait a minute, what the fuck is that, Abuelito?" And then but like he was just blowing the whistle, crying, and the rest of us were like yelling at him, calling him fat, mean names. You know,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's like fuck you, dude. Like,
Right.
it has nothing to do with us.
You're
man.
like, can I run with? Nope. You got to sit there and fucking blow the whistle,
Yeah,
dude.
Both my grandparents. I wish I had grandparents alive so I can use that excuse, but I don't. Dude.
You ever been caught in a big lie like that?
Mm,
Blatantly? I'm trying to think if I have. I don't know.
a blatant lie?
It's almost it's awkward in a sense when you're the one who catches someone in a lie too, and you're like, "Fuck, I gotta like."
I've caught myself in a blatant lie where I'm like, I don't even know why I'm telling you. This is not what I just said is not true.
Yeah.
And then they look at me like I'm psycho, and I'm like, well, I mean, I went for a lie and I backed out. I don't know what to tell you. I've done that a couple times. I've just backed out of a lie. I'm like, I can't do this.
Sometimes it's tempting. Last night at that job interview thing, I mentioned some of the jobs.
By the way, Big. I mean, go ahead.
Yes, shout out to HR, Human Resources.
Humorous Resources. Sam
Humorous
Kuiper
Resources.
puts on an amazing dude. Sam, how awesome was that, bro?
It was really fun.
What a show! It's basically an interview style. It's a lot. Is it a podcast? Does he do this in the form of a podcast?
He does it live streamed, and then I don't know if he puts it up as a. He should, if he doesn't.
He does. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. That he put it up as a podcast.
Yeah.
But it's him, the host, and I guess it's a guest host every time. Last night was C.J.
Morgan
from the C.J. Morgan Show.
Yeah.
Here in Austin, Texas, right? Waterloo Media,
Mm-hmm.
Waterloo Station. But
they're trying to hire people.
Yeah, they interview people, and then there's a company there that hires them based off of who they want to drink with.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
put you in a predicament.
It put me in a predicament, but I folded.
You didn't fold.
I guess I didn't. I folded on my
No,
morals.
you went all in.
Yeah.
You went all in.
Yeah,
dude.
I guess so.
I was very impressed with you last night, dude. I was so basically there was a Planko board. You
Yeah.
get up there to the interview starts, you drop the thing at the Planko board, and it falls in a thing, and you get a drink. And you were given
The worst one.
tequila,
Right.
but it was like a double shot.
It wasn't
bro.
whiskey?
Was it whiskey or tequila?
I don't know.
I thought they gave you tequila.
Maybe.
See, this is the
I thought
situation.
tequila was more clear.
There's different kinds,
Oh, okay.
Bubba. There's different colors.
It tasted like whiskey to me. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but beer tastes like whiskey to you, doesn't it? You don't know.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But
Yeah, it was a White Claw.
yeah, yeah. It was actually orange juice. It was just a couple days old.
Yeah.
But they, yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a cool show. Oh,
I thought you were gonna toss it back, and I was like, don't do that. Like when they gave it to you,
I
I
was ready to.
I saw you grab it. I was like, I think he's just gonna throw it down. But no, you did the right thing.
It wouldn't have been that bad, right?
For you, I don't think it would have been good.
Really?
I don't like
that
tequila
quick.
like
It would
that.
hit me like.
I don't. No. I think you would have thrown it up.
Oh.
I don't think you would have been ready for how much that was gonna burn and like not
Oof.
taste good.
Unreal, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than being the guy who takes it the most seriously and ends up throwing up on
You
himself.
were in a collared shirt, dude.
I almost went suit, dude. I'm so glad I didn't.
I think suit would have been a strong move, but I don't think you were silly enough for it to be.
Right,
I think you'd
right,
be
right,
really
right,
silly.
right. That's
if
so
you're gonna
true.
if you're gonna wear a suit.
Yeah. But one of the jobs I applied for, they're like, "Oh, so what do you know about this radio station? Like, do you speak Spanish?" And there was part of me that almost went, "Yeah." Like you're
See?
tempted to just like,
See?
"Sí, señor."
Dude, it's like, yeah, you have no excuse really.
Yeah.
You're half Mexican.
Yeah.
I know more Espanol.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's one of my
Yeah.
life goals to learn Spanish. I'm gonna do it one day.
You said that with the lowest level of enthusiasm. You're not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you
Well-
right now. I'm gonna piss on your dreams. You're not gonna do
I
it.
gotta move somewhere. I
Prove
either
me
have to
wrong.
move to South America or Spain. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen.
What about?
I've tried the Duolingos. That shit does not work.
What about Palmdale?
Yeah, you could do something like that too. I'm sure there's some places in Texas.
A couple neighborhoods in Newhall, Texas too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I just moved, all Mexican. I told you, it's fantastic.
Really?
I live amongst the hardest workers in the city.
Are you pulling the what's the red-haired boxer guy, Canelo? Are you pulling the Canelo card?
I
and
think
trying
they
to
do
be-
think. I think they might think I'm like a northern Mexico situation.
Yeah.
Like maybe my dad ran across the border one night, banged a little Texas lady, brought her back. This
Right.
ginger eye came of it, and he was already.
Louis C.K. also half Mexican.
He's Mexican.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that, but it's like also so confusing
It
because
is.
you look at him, he looks like me.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So that's why you can get away with it. I mean, Canelo looks white as fuck too, but
Dude, I drop Buenos Dias is like it's like they're going out of style.
yeah.
I drop them like they're hot around the block. I think it's maybe offensive to some of them. I don't know.
Yeah. I
But
don't
then
think
also
it-
there's like some of my neighbors speak no English.
right.
Confirmed.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. I mean, you know what it's like to live somewhere where you don't speak the language, but I guess everywhere you were, you
Yeah,
were
that-
surrounded by people.
Yeah, but like
That-
also yes, but I've been to countries where that's not the case. Where there's just like a couple of us,
Uh-huh.
like buddies, and that's why I'm so sympathetic or empathetic rather to people that like don't speak a lot of English that live here.
Mm.
Because like
It was
one,
tough?
that's not a fucking rule.
What do you mean?
You don't have to.
Learn English?
You don't have to. Yeah, you can live here and speak whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
But just don't. You just understand you're going to be an inconvenience.
Right.
You know, unless you keep to yourself out in the hills. You know, and then like unless you move from France and you still want that friend, like big wrestler dude, huge dude, Andre the Giant.
Uh-huh.
He, he's from France.
Oh, really?
Do you know anything about him?
Not too much.
Yeah, so he's from France, and he like lived out in like the hillside of France. And when I think of that opening scene from like Inglourious Bastards, like that little house on the prairie style.
Yeah.
Just French. So a little gayer. little shot of France, dude. I'm not over World War II. I haven't forgiven them.
Oh, were we against them?
All right, I'm gonna do it. And you teach the youth. That's unreal.
Storming of Normandy, was that part of that business?
Do you know where Normandy is?
France.
There we go, dude. We're on to something here, Bubba.
But I almost thought that we were going to help them.
What was I talking about?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, so he, and I don't even know why I'm telling this story. I don't know what prompted this at all at this point. But he retired in like North Carolina. He lived in like some small town in North Carolina. Yeah. Because it just reminded him of like the hillside of France. And that's what he did. And I don't think he spoke a lot of English. Andre the Giant. I think it was pretty rough.
Right. I remember him in a really deep, weird voice. Kind of looks like...
I can't even... I'm not even going to attempt.
Whoa.
Kind of like he's like he's got water in his mouth.
Yeah, he was in that one movie. What's that?
Princess
Bride, yeah.
Dude, he... I've heard, dude, there's story. First of all, he has a documentary, like a little, like, it's like a 30 for 30, but it's so badass. He used to just take down 5 bottles of wine.
Damn.
And then, like, he would just fall asleep on, like, hotel lobbies.
Kind of looked like Joey Diaz.
Yeah, but no.
But bigger.
No, maybe a little. But he just literally looked like a giant.
Yeah.
Like he had the face of a giant.
I'm saying, that ugly, almost like...
Coco Joey, dude. Joey Diaz is a fox. You watch yourself.
Yikes.
Come on.
Nah, he's pretty blubbery. He's
fucking cocksucker.
Or remember from Star Wars Episode 1? Do you remember Jar Jar Binks' leader guy? That flubbery guy?
Yeah.
That guy gives me Andre the Giant vibes.
Okay.
Froggy, something
kind of seems like you're doing a little body shaming.
Yeah.
Easy to say for
dude,
a skinny fellow like yourself.
One time I was driving through these hills here in the hill country.
Was that a little flex? Just a little flex, dude? What's up, man? Were you going to Rogan's house? What were you doing?
But I mentioned to someone that it was, I was like, when I first came here, I was like, this is like, doesn't look like what I would think of Texas. Like if I saw a picture of these hills out here, I'd be like, that's France or Italy or something.
Right.
And then someone laughed at me. They're like, oh, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
You must think
you
so
Yankee?
highly of this.
You fucking Yankee.
I was like,
was that you?
Yeah.
They, you'd think of like Flatland when you think of Texas, right? Like El Paso.
Right.
Waco.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Give me one. Feed me. Amarillo.
Amarillo.
Have you been to Amarillo?
Driven through, I think.
Shout out to the Wilson family. They host me every time I come through, dude.
Russell?
Amarillo. Huh?
Russell?
No, this is Mason Wilson and the clan. But they to El Paso at some of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see, dude.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
nice because like it's all like like weedy and stuff. What is that? Like tumbleweeds and shit.
Tumbleweeds,
but like anyways,
armadillos.
when the sun sets on those fields, they just turn golden, dude.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I remember driving here was like, you drive all day or whatever for 2 days.
When you went through Arizona and New Mexico.
Yeah.
It depends the route you take. It can be a beautiful drive or a really ugly one.
Mm-hmm. No, but even if it's ugly, like the golden hour of sunset, the sky was always super nice.
You mean the golden 6 hours? Because there's nothing that. Like that's the
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
about
yeah.
Texas.
It's way longer.
Yeah, it's
That's
way
true.
longer.
Yeah.
And this is not even my joke, but it's like if your dog runs away, you can just see him for days.
Right,
Like it's just so flat.
Dude, sometimes I wish my dog would run away.
I can hear her yapping.
I can hear her too, dude. Ever since we took her uterus out or whatever we did to fix her a couple days ago, she's just been.
Don't they just tie a knot or something? What do they do?
Yeah, I don't know. They do
You know what? You're such an uninvolved dad. You didn't even ask about this procedure.
Well, dude,
with Roy, it was very clear. They're clipping and zipping, dude, and we're out of there.
And if we had boy dog, I would be up in those balls taking care of business.
I need to patent that saying and sell that to the veterinarians of Austin, dude. Clipping it's coming to us. You want your dog neutered? Come to us. We'll clip it and zip it. 2 hours in and out.
Clip it and zip it.
Dude, that's a great door to door.
Yeah.
A door-to-door neutering company called Clip It and Zip It.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I see the wheels spinning. You're a businessman. I see the wheels spinning, dude. Now what is the term for fixing a lady dog?
Well, what they're not clipping something. That's what they're doing, removing the uterus, right?
Bag and tag.
Bag and
It's a
tag.
bag and tag situation.
Bag and
They're
tag.
bagging and tagging. So I think we got something here, dude. You remember You Wash Doggy?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that, but involving private parts, I guess.
I almost might even add a flip it to the clip it and zip it.
This is a bop it
Because it's just like we're going so fast that we grab it like a chicken and just kind of flip it on its back, clip it, zip it.
We flip them, clip them, zip them. You'll
Yeah.
have him back in an hour. He'll be a different dog. He's gonna be a pussy. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's gonna be
Yeah.
a pussy now. He's gonna feel like a cat for a little bit,
Yeah.
but when he gets back to it, he'll be a good boy.
But I thought my dog would be a little less emotional, take some of the lady parts out or something. But now it's kind of going crazy.
You thought she'd be one of the boys for a little bit?
Yeah,
She'd
something
come up
or
to
an
you and just
in-betweener.
slap you on the ass. What's
Yeah.
up? What's up, dude?
But they told me I can't walk her for 2 weeks. It's not. This is a dog that needs to run on a fucking track. Like I put her outside and she just does fucking
she's
zoomies.
like a pointer. She's like
Yeah.
a German short hair pointer.
So she's driving me fucking crazy. But they said if I walk her, then her shit can get all
Yeah.
scrambled and something could pop open.
No, this is gonna be a rough 2 weeks. That's why I told you puppies suck. The only thing that's keeping her alive right now is how cute she is.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's keeping her alive. If she was an ugly dog, I can't help but think that Niko would snap. Cause like you have it in you. You're the guy. The quiet neighbor that killed his wife and kids. You fit the bill exactly. Quiet dude, hardworking, keeps to himself. One day, just because you're just like, why am I putting all this in the world around me? Why is this dog yapping in my fucking ear? Why does this dog live in the hill country, eat like a fucking queen? We're giving her treats, a little peanut butter Kong toy, and she's
Right.
yapping. Pow! But
That's
luckily, she's got those. She's got the looks, dude.
That's the problem with getting a puppy too young is they don't know how good they have it. It's best to adopt a dog who's
Get 'em
been
off
living in the streets.
You need a dog that, yeah. See, right now you need Luna more than she needs you. Not you.
Right.
More so Grayson.
Yeah, my dog has my grandma has a dog that had been to prison,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's like the best behaved dog ever.
It's been to prison. I like that. Dude, my buddy Buddha.
That's where I got its haircut.
My buddy Buddha, shouts to Buddha, had a dog, Kona, that was
Uh-huh.
rescued. And when I first met her, just terrified of me. And like, Kona's no longer with us, rest in peace. But she was the best dog ever, dude. 'Cause
That's
she
what you
realized,
want.
like Buddha took her everywhere. And like, she like went on hikes and like
Right.
frisbee golfing with the boys. Like, and before she was probably just like shaking
Yeah.
in the rain, looking for cover. Now she's just living the high life, dude.
Somebody's got to be terrified, either me or the dog, and right now it's me.
Yeah. No,
So-
we know whose house it is. Let's just say that.
It's incredible.
She's spicy. To be fair, Luna is spicy. She even was when I watched her 2 months ago.
She's a fucking demon, dude.
I wouldn't say your word.
No, she is mischievous. Like I don't know if I got to get a
No,
exorcism or
She doesn't
something.
watch this, does she? Because we're ripping her right now. Because I mean, she's also right in the other room. This is pretty ingenuine.
Dude, her brain, this is what I got to remind myself too. Her brain is this big. Like she's
it's
got
a
a fucking
peanut.
peanut brain.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just get so frustrated that she doesn't speak English or
I wonder how big my dog's brain. He's got a dome piece on him. I can't help but think that that's not all hollow.
Yeah.
Got to be a little more than just skull in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Crack it open. Might be kind of like a watermelon in there.
I have a strong move of the week.
Strong move. of the
Subtly
week.
trying to implement segments. We'll see what sticks.
Okay.
But strong. I forgot I've been like, what did I do last week? There was some stupid segment I tried to. Do you remember? Or 2 weeks ago. Anyways, strong move of the week, dude. Moving in to a new apartment 2 weeks before my lease was up. Strong move, dude. Because like, first of all, so I lived in like a college area, like right next to the University of Texas. Hook 'em. Woo.
Hook 'em horns.
Don't tread on me. But I think everyone moves in and moves out at like the same time.
Yeah,
Like
that's usually
move out
how
day was like
I
the
mean,
same for 3 or 4 different people yesterday, and like, damn man, you might want to edit that out.
What?
That just looked tough, man. It looked like you really put some. You really had. It looked like you had to put some leverage to get that thing open. You had to move your body to open that bottle.
Yeah, I put it on pretty tight.
That was
so,
tough. I don't know. I saw some space underneath. I saw some. It didn't look completely sealed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you have the power to edit that out. I would.
I guess the coral doesn't help as well, the coloring of this.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even going to mention that. I mean, How'd it taste? Look at this, dude. Hook 'em, baby. I look like I carry this around so people think that maybe I'm on a little cross team or something.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
A T-shirt cannon.
Ooh. Hell yeah. At the
Borderline unsafe, by the way.
What?
Shooting this thing out of a can. I mean, your boy. I'm like we've established. I'm a mongoose. I Odell Beckham Jr. that thing and just walked away like it didn't even happen. It was a little rally. I was walking Roy. There was a little like rally, little Klans rally is what it looked like. But these were just college kids. It was like sorority girls, but not a lot of diversity, if you will, if you know what I mean. A little southern. Anyways,
These were Alpha Phees.
yeah, these were Alpha Phees, no doubt.
Yeah. And you don't do well with getting shot. I saw you last night on stage getting BB gun.
Oh my gosh! I mean, dude. First of all, that thing's he shot me with the BB gun, and he must have got me in like a soft spot. I'm like, oh, I could take that. And then he put it on fully auto and just started. I didn't even know because one he did a little pop shot at me, and then out of nowhere I just hear fucking dude. You saw it.
It was a little embarrassing, dude. I gotta be honest. I lost a little respect.
What do you want me to do? You thought I was gonna dodge him? Getting shot from 6 feet away by little BBs.
I thought with your experience, you go towards fire, not run away.
I thought I was going to tackle the man who...
Do something. Put a stop to this.
Dude, I thought sitting there and taking it was pretty impressive. No? What did you want me to do?
I don't know. You were just wiggling, yelling, stop. Okay, enough.
I didn't do that. I was like, ah. Did I say stop? Please tell me I didn't say stop. Did I scream?
We'll have to check the tape, dude. I don't know.
You don't want to be the
it
guy.
Was tough.
No, please. You don't want. Did you ever see that video of the fat kid like standing on a rock in a pond, just getting lit up by? It's an old school like Internet Point One video, just getting lit up by a paintball gun.
No.
Oh, come on, dude. It's a classic. I'll have to show you. Were we on to something?
You're talking about getting shot with this T-shirt gun.
Oh yeah.
Gatorade.
I was talking about moving into my new apartment 2 weeks early. It was just everyone moved out yesterday, and it was just mayhem. Like these motherfuckers weren't ready, and I just did a quick sweep. Like I slowly got all my shit out through the like every day I'd go there and spend like 30 minutes just like gathering things up.
Right.
And it's like downtown, so I could come here. Like when I had shit going on down here, I could stage everything there, and like could still take showers down there. Like. Yeah. I need to figure out a new gym situation.
Go back there, jerk off.
Yeah.
That must be tough now with roommates and stuff. Because I know your routine. You kind of like to...
Oh, no. I have a room. I don't know what you think's going on. I have a door.
But I thought you were a kitchen guy. I thought you liked to get up on the sink, turn the water on.
Yeah, but you have to sacrifice some things, dude. Some things you have to sacrifice.
Yeah, that's actually beautiful. That's compromise, right?
Also, I live with comics, dude. So it's like if I just come home a little early, then the kitchen's mine.
Right. Yeah, almost anything that you do that could be embarrassing or bad or you can just pull it off as goofing around. I was just goofing around.
Just goofing.
Yeah.
Just goofing, yeah.
Just take it. You can take a shit on their pillows.
It's like, dude, I woke up in the middle of the night, turned over, and you were in my bed. Yeah, just goofing? Just a goof, dude. It was just a goof. I just wanted to see.
Yeah, dude.
It's for the bit.
If they get girlfriends, you can fuck them and just be like, I'm just goofing around.
Come on. He just walks in. Come on, dude. Come on. You don't see the punchline here? You missed the setup because, you were off at work while I was putting in the work. But here it is, dude. Yeah,
Impractical Jokers.
And it's just the baseball team like we talked about, dude. Just here to fuck your wife for Coach Snyder. So it's all a full circle.
I wish the Impractical Jokers would just like go full throttle and just start fucking each other's wives and stuff.
They're looking.
Maybe a Matty Stew.
I was gonna say. I mean, you have the length to be an Impractical Joker.
I think I look a little too.
You could slip around people. Maybe drop a little something in their drink, like a Tic Tac, nothing crazy.
I think they already got the skinny guy with big ears, Murr.
But he's short.
Yeah. I guess we can kind of be like
you're like the tarantula. He's like a little bug. You're like the tarantula version of it. You're like the he's a spider. You're a tarantula.
Yeah.
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 Also, the hair came back quick, dude. And what's up with the high and tight?
Oh, the shaved on the side?
Yeah, you going off to war? What's going on, man?
I needed a new LinkedIn profile picture because my old one was pretty brutal. Well, actually, Grayson brought it to my attention. She was like, "This is bad." Like
I'm completely not on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Good.
Am I good with that?
Well, I'm trying to get a job right now, so I'm trying to be a little bit more professional or whatever. Yeah. It's not working. Yeah. LinkedIn's not working. I don't even know if these are real jobs. I apply, I don't hear anything back.
It's just like
I put a lot of time into a cover letter.
As far as I know, LinkedIn's just a bunch of white guys that look like you, right? With similar. It's all like it's just like throw a dart at the LinkedIn thing and let's see who it lands on. Niko Jordan, that's our guy. It's all the same shit. Like what's?
Well, I think I need to start lying on my resume and just
Yeah.
start saying that I did some crazy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Put me down as your supervisor for everything. I will.
Okay.
I will confirm.
Yeah. But then so actually
You could like seriously put yourself down as like the audio. We already talked about that. All this stuff.
yeah.
Like,
We're gonna do that.
yeah, could sign off on all that shit.
Yeah. You gotta fake it till you make it, man.
Yeah, dude.
But I went for a little haircut. I was like, I should trim the sides up a little, because when a buzz cut starts growing out, it just you kind of look like a chia pet, as it just is the same length all around. You know, at least me, because my hair kind of poofs out a little like Asian style. You know,
Yeah, mine. I have like
you
know.
got curls.
I would. They're waves.
Yeah,
Easy.
Like,
Easy.
you act like curls is a bad thing.
Well, I'm a redhead as it is, so I don't want you to throw out
red curls.
I don't want you to
There
throw
we
out
go.
connotations. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I don't want any
Right.
accusations going around.
So I took the Manscaped and I put it a little too lower than I'd wanted it to be.
Did you rinse it off first?
No.
Okay.
I don't
That's
care. Hair is
gangster.
hair, dude. And Grayson had to help me fix it up a little. It doesn't look the best, but it served the purpose when I put some gel in it, and it looked a little bit better. But yeah, I realized it makes my ears look bigger.
What are we gonna do about those, man? Have we looked into other procedures? Can we pin them back?
Dude?
Because I think maybe if we just, I think you should just start taping them back, and then maybe they'll. Because if they just push, they just go out. It's a normal size ear.
Right, they're
Your
just
ears
protruding.
Are not, your ears are not big.
Right,
They just
stick out.
Stick out.
And the short haircut doesn't help. When my hair is longer, it gives me a dude. Jeff Ross.
Also, you have best case scenario. Like
Yeah.
you have the least like embarrassing feature to be embarrassed of. Like you don't have a fucking toucan schnoz or like buck teeth. Like
Yeah.
that could be the thing. Like you like
Well, but it's just one of those things. Like if you have big ears, you can get away from the side profile. But if you have a big nose looking forward, you can't really tell.
yeah.
Like I saw a side profile of an old Chris D'Elia.
Dude, Jeremiah
thing.
Watkins will get you.
Oh yeah.
He'll get you.
Well, and here's a trick for those of you who got a big schnoz. Is what you want to do is grow the facial hair out, it and the mustache.
I'm kind
from
of
the
a prime
side.
example of this.
You got a big. Let me see what you.
Don't I have a bit of a honker on me?
I mean, you're not giving any.
It's not
these-
offensive. It's not
No, no,
offensive.
no.
It's not offensive.
It works.
Thank you.
It works for you. But
Thank
but
you,
I'm
dude.
saying what helps is do you notice that if you clean shaven, it will look bigger just because of the difference.
Dude, at this point, I've been doing facial hair
Yeah.
for like over a year now.
Uh-huh.
If I lose, I would just look like a completely different human, and
Yeah.
and people like it. It's just weird. Like people look at you weird because it's like you're like a new guy now, and I just feel
Yeah.
I have fucked up. I can't go back.
No, dude, facial hair's in. Ladies
Well, I also
like
I
facial
do
hair.
like it, but the thing is, like, it just requires maintenance. I'm just being a lazy piece of dude. Here's the
But
thing.
you're saying shaving doesn't require maintenance? That's
Well, yeah, well,
more.
that's the thing. Like, dude, I get jealous of people like you that don't grow facial hair.
I just grow fucked up patches. I still gotta
Yeah.
shave.
Yeah,
It's like
but you know, Connor. Connor always looks clean shaven. Like, it's
Yeah.
just not. He does have to shave a little, but like, no, I mean, it's a good problem. I mean, I grow a nice beard. Yeah, it's good, and
Yeah.
we have already established the hair. I have maybe like 10 more years with it,
uh-huh.
so my beard's gonna be my saving grace.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
The hair's holding up. I'll be honest. Like the thing is, I shouldn't have done that. How did the hair look when I did that? That was a bad move.
We'll edit it out.
Okay, we
Yeah.
might have to, huh?
We'll put some.
Was that bad?
I can do some in post. I
Was
can
that
put
bad?
some hair in.
Was that bad? Be honest with me. Was that
We'll
bad?
gotta check the tape.
We're
dude.
gonna have to check the tape.
Leave
on
it
that
up.
one.
We'll do a poll on Instagram.
You might have to do like you ever see those pictures of like the like the Green Berets in like Afghanistan? I have to bar out my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We might need to blur
please,
that out.
and this is please do that if need be.
Okay.
But what I'm getting at is like the hairline pushed back, and has been holding the line. It's been holding strong.
There you go.
And
Are
then
you
I looked
taking?
at
Are you in
every-
the propitias? Or you?
I
ever
take keeps.
keeps.
Yeah, and then but I
Keeps does something for the boner too. No.
no.
Oh, okay.
They have options. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not the one I take. It's not a universal pill. It's not just the Keep pill. They got different. Keeps is the company.
Gotcha.
But just do the shit. Get me back on track.
Yeah. It sounds like well.
Oh, what was I saying? It's gone.
I don't know. We were talking about my ears, your nose, all that business.
You know what? Go ahead.
Can I tell you about my experience at the Jeff Ross show the other night?
Yes, please do, man. You look like you had a lot of fun.
Dude, it was so much fun. It was like one of the best nights ever. Like
Fanboyed a little.
what?
You fanboyed a little.
Yeah, did I go too hard?
No, comedy's the one time where I fangirl the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
I do. Like, you should have seen me when I saw Gillis, dude. Like, the boys were like, all right, chill, dude. Like, what are you going to suck his dick?
Right.
And I'm like, well,
Well, all I did
Depends.
was post a picture that we took together. I feel like
I'm kidding. Bro.
Yeah.
You just look stoked, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
dude. I'm a big
and
Jeff
he
Ross fan.
reposted your thing.
Yeah,
That's fucking sick.
twice. He
Jeff Ross
reposted.
is like a bit of a legend.
yeah, underrated in my opinion.
I don't know. I think he gets the respect he deserves.
Well,
Definitely in
within
the comedy.
community, but like most, if you go up to a normal person, they don't know who Jeff Ross is.
Yeah, but he's a long-time Comedy Store, like regular.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he kills, like-
I guess you're right. I guess he did. Well, no, he's a. Well, the thing is, he's a comics. He never
Right.
went mainstream Hollywood.
Right.
Not really.
I mean, the big thing that
And
he has
bumping-
is the roasts.
Dude, bumping mics.
Bumping mics is so
Oh,
fun.
it's so good. I was so hesitant about it. I'm like, this, it's gimmicky, but it's not. It's
No.
two of the best comics
Yeah.
going up there and ripping.
Right.
Very, like, it's what's seemingly unrehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just, I mean, nothing is unrehearsed when you're a 20-year comic at that point.
No.
You're so polished. You know what to say, assumably.
And it's just repetition of them going up together hundreds of times and getting a rhythm and knowing what to say and stuff.
And they're smooth with the bumps. Like, they'll do like a behind-the-back bump, do like an over-the-shoulder bump. They don't
yeah,
miss.
dude.
You see them every now and then. They'll hesitate, but they recover nicely
Mm-hmm.
on the hezzy haze.
Yeah, it's really funny. Did you see the Bob Saget tribute on Netflix? Dude, Netflix has so much shit now that you can't even keep up with, like, even all the stand-up comedy stuff. There's just, like...
Well, dude, and then, like, every 2 weeks, they'll be, like, best of Netflix comedy from the last 2 weeks. And there's just, like, little clips from everything I've just watched. I'm like, what
yeah.
are you doing? What is this? What formula are you guys running?
I almost feel like...
Did you watch Paul Verzi's special?
No.
That's one I've been meaning to get to. You said that like you were disgusted that I just asked.
No, I didn't know he had one
Oh,
on
yeah, it's
YouTube,
on Netflix. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There's so many Netflix specials that having a Netflix special is almost the same as having it on YouTube.
Yeah, Whitney Cummings.
Yeah. I watched a little bit.
The difference is a paycheck. YouTube,
Yeah.
you do not get the paycheck.
But I'm sure the paycheck is shrinking as they're giving it out to more people and people want it and things like that. They can't be paying the same that they used to.
What I think
Netflix is always also hurting.
in my opinion, the best comics are just going straight to the source, straight
Yeah.
to the fans.
Yeah.
Even Louis C.K., like,
Right.
even Andrew Schultz, like,
Right.
if you want this,
Right.
buy it from
Yeah.
me.
Uh-huh.
Why do I need a middleman? And obviously, he had a middleman and then bought it back. You know that,
Yeah.
right? So people have their opinions about Andrew Schultz, and dude, he's just like inspiring from a business perspective.
Right. Dude, that's what I look at as, like, I don't know, if you want to make it a business or if you want to be successful, it's interesting to look at who gets successful and for what reasons. Andrew Schultz is not as big as he is because he's the funniest.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
If he did this same comic, there's a version of him that exists all around where they just put their head down and they just keep going to the club. They
Mhm.
don't make a podcast. They don't do clips
Chris
and stuff.
Stefano, in a sense, is what you're explaining because
But even he does stuff. But
Although-
maybe he's later to the game.
I think, well, dude, so the first time I saw both those guys
Mm-hmm.
was in like 2010 or 11 or 12, somewhere in that region on Guy Code.
Uh-huh.
And Pete Davidson was there too. So like that was like their class, I'm assuming.
Right.
And Andrew Scholes was just so much more. I mean, I don't know what he did from like 2012 to, because he got, I mean, the pandemic is when he, in my opinion, leveled up to like a household name.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say? With
Yeah,
those
for
videos
sure.
that he put out, and then Schultz Saves America, and then how active he was. I mean, he
And
like,
the Rogan bump.
He made himself look like for sure the next big like talk show guy. Like,
Yeah.
if these fucking networks knew what they were doing at all,
Uh-huh.
HBO somewhere where we can, like Hulu or something like that, where we don't have to censor this guy and we can
Right.
have real guests on with him and he can be genuine and not just try to embarrass them, but like have a conversation. And that's quality. But that's not what we're doing anymore. We're printing money. I
Right.
mean, in that podcast, we talked about this last week about the AI. They're talking about how now, like, all these movies are being AI generated. Movies are never going to be the same again because now, because of the pandemic, when they started putting movies straight to the streaming, and I think Disney was like the first one to do it with that movie Soul. They dropped a Pixar movie exclusively on their streaming network. In my opinion, that was like, oh shit, like, because when I first saw commercials for Soul, it was in theaters, and then they changed it, and then every movie was going straight to streaming. So now, before, you would see a trailer in the theater, get stoked about it with your boys. Like, dude, you remember that feeling of like your dad taking you to the movies, and you see a trailer, and then like in between the next trailer, like, are we gonna see that? Like, we're gonna see that one, right? That looks sick.
Yeah.
Like that's a sick moment. You don't have that anymore because now these movies are just ads on your Instagram, and then it goes straight to the streaming service. You watch it, and then you're inevitably going to press pause to go pee. You're going to get a text message. You're going to check out. It's not the same experience. You're not. You used to go to a movie. Forget about life in the theater. You have surround sound. It's black, a huge screen, and you're fucking invested in that shit. I need to stop cussing, man. I'm sorry. I watched I watched back, and I'm like, you just blew a clip, dude, with that potty mouth.
Oh, it doesn't blow the clip, dude. Nobody cares, man.
I'm an Irish American former sailor, dude. I'm trying.
We don't gotta cater to these fucking pussies who don't want to fucking cuss, dude. No, fuck them, dude.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's us trying to. What are we trying to do? Be on the Tonight Show?
I don't want to upbeat, dude. Yeah, my dad said that the other day. He's like, Matty, I just hope you're on the Tonight Show one night. I'm like, Dad, you haven't watched TV in years, huh, pal?
Dude, here's the other thing about movies is like a movie used to take up so much more of your brain than it does now.
Yeah.
Now you can watch 3 movies back to like you just watch a movie every night. You're watching shows. It doesn't sit with
dude,
you as
like
long.
Marvel movies are 6 movies in one.
Dude, have you seen the fucking
No.
preview for She-Hulk?
That's real?
Dude.
That's real.
It's like Marvel is fully like gone to rock bottom. Like when you see this preview for She-Hulk, you'll be like, "Whoa, this is not good." It looks like a video game. Like
instead of I'm getting angry, it's like I'm getting woke.
Honestly,
yeah.
She's not even a superhero fighting crime. She's a lawyer. I can't make this shit up. She's She-Hulk, but she's like, I'm not gonna fight crime with
I'm gonna
my powers.
I'm gonna make it illegal to call a they a he.
Yeah,
and that's hey man, fighting the good fight.
Yeah, dude.
And sometimes it takes a superhero.
I'm surprised they can even call her She-Hulk. She might need to get her pronouns out in front of that.
Well, that's the thing. Like maybe in the second one she just changes.
They them Hulk,
and then comes back as she. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But that's
gender fluid.
No,
Hulk.
this is the first Marvel movie in a long time I'm excited for.
She-Hulk?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I think it's a series.
Yes, so I can binge it.
But I swear to God, dude,
I'm gonna get a bottle of rosé.
Actually, like, do you think I'm making this up?
I need to see the trailer.
I'm being dead serious. She doesn't fight. She's a lawyer, but she's green in the law room, in the court.
Oh, wait a minute. She doesn't turn in. She's not like fighting a case and then is like, fucking object, and turns into the Hulk. That's how I thought it was gonna. No, she just comes in as the Hulk.
Yeah.
And no one addresses it. Wait a minute, Your Honor. This is not a fair fight. Your Honor. She has. Who knows what her brain can do? I mean, she's a It turns to the jury. If you guys listen. You guys don't have superpower. You're a norm like me. You're a regular. Yeah. Think about this. I don't see how this plays out in the American judicial system.
Wait, was the Hulk ever have super brains?
You're asking the wrong guy. You're asking. I'm just saying you don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem fair. Is all I'm saying. For they should have their own court system.
Right. I don't know.
They should have their own league. All right, there I said it. They should have their own fucking league. That's what I mean here.
They get their own laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, the superhero court. Whatever, dude. All that shit sucks.
Let them,
it all looks fake.
Let them fight crime, but let them do it in their own league is all I'm saying. All right?
Yeah.
Because I went to law school for 8 years, and the She-Hulk didn't even go. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But here's the difference.
It's just subliminal. Marvel's getting subliminal on our asses, dude. Actually, I wouldn't even say subliminal. It seems pretty obvious. The She-Hulk.
I can't wait for the episode when She-Hulk gets captured in Russia and nobody goes to get her back because like we don't give a fuck.
They had to wait for Stan Lee to die to pull this bullshit. Stan was just signing off on that.
No, Stan's rolling in his grave.
He's
dude.
like, what the fuck? Did they? Unless they had a She-Hulk comic.
They did, but I can guarantee it wasn't a lawyer. I mean, is that?
I mean, I've been
it's
off
almost,
on Marvel for a long time, dude.
Yeah.
I've just, I'm very uninterested, regardless.
dude. And when you go, like, they're not even trying to make movies. They're just making cartoons. Like, even the new Thors and Guardians of the it's all just like comedy.
With like cool soundtracks.
Yeah, dude. I fuck with Batman. I fuck with the
Oh
old
yeah, dude.
Spider-Man.
I like Gotham stuff. Dude.
I like a real movie that happens to be superheroes in it, not a superhero.
Like you said, dude. The new Batman is just sad boy. It's
Yeah,
sad boy
dude.
summer. You know.
Make me cry, dude.
Yeah. Batman's sad. The
Uh,
Joker's gonna come fight me. Oh, I have to solve a riddle.
Cutting his wrists.
Oh, I used to be a vampire. Now I'm a bat. Fucking. I didn't know, and no one caught that either, huh?
Right.
You just make the vampire. That's how he got the role. It's
Right.
like it's. Come on. You know what's a dumb age? I was thinking about this the other day. Is 20. It's a stupid age. 20. The hell goes down at 20? When did you turn? Do you remember turning 20? Such an insignificant. I was in boot camp. I turned 20.
Yeah.
I was doing push-ups on my 20.
Right.
On my 20.
And you were just like, oh, one more year and I can drink.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, we messed up. America's got the age system so fucking. Why is it? Okay. Like, the age of consent is 18.
Yeah.
The word teen is still in that age.
Uh-huh.
It's just, we can't wait 2 years. Let's call it 20. It seems like the move. Seems like it takes a lot of this
Dude,
fuckery
you sound
off
like a
the
real
plate.
cockblock.
Fuck, come on, man. Like, I mean, like, and why 21? Who the hell? You know we have the oldest drinking age?
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't look that up, but I'm standing by it. Because every country I've been to, it's been, no one has been 21. It's been 20 at least. I went to the Philippines, it was 18.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They say it would help, right? People wouldn't be as crazy.
I don't know. I just.
Nobody waits till 21. Even parents don't care, right?
Who decided 18?
I
Was
don't
there
know.
data behind that? Was like what was the research like? Yeah, this is when you're you're an adult.
Maybe She-Hulk. I don't know. I think they brought it to court. The superheroes got together and they did some math. But it is weird they came out with 18. But I don't know. So you want everything to just be 20? 20, you get to do everything?
Wait, but why can't they make the She-Hulk like a badass Hulk? Why does she have
That's
to
what
be
I was
a
saying.
lawyer?
It's almost more sexist that the first superhero that you're putting
Well, no, it's not the first.
to what? Who?
It's not the first woman superhero.
No. The first non-crime fighting superhero is a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like why didn't they make Hulk a lawyer?
Well, yeah.
Or one of the other, why didn't
But
Spider-Man
is this like
go
is
to
are
court?
people like are people stoked about that? What does she look like? I don't even know. I know nothing about. Is she green?
Yeah.
I'm such.
But she's not that big. She almost just looks like Gamora or Gamorta from
Street Fighter.
No, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
What's her name?
something like that. Gamora.
She looks just like that green girl, but like more computer animated. Like, I don't know. They should have just put makeup on her or something. You almost just got to watch this preview.
Who plays the She-Hulk? Oh. Oh my gosh.
It looked pretty good.
Who is the She-Hulk?
I think.
Wait a
it's
minute, she's
Hispanic
jumping around
lady.
with the Hulk.
Yeah, but that's
She
like
accidentally took in the Hulk's blood. I'm watching like a behind the scenes thing right here.
Oh, okay. Maybe you didn't see what I saw.
I think, dude, she's doing. Hold on, I think you got the wrong idea about the She-Hulk.
No, you're not seeing the whole.
I didn't see it.
preview
I did
saw.
not. I did not see a courtroom at all.
Well,
in
you
that.
didn't watch the right preview. You're watching a before thing because the first episode they set it up like this.
You're getting mad.
They set it up like this in the preview. That in the beginning of the preview, they're like, she's like, I don't want to fight crime anymore. I want to be a lawyer. So like they show that she used to do some of that stuff, but
Yeah.
now she's going into law. So you probably saw some of the.
I saw they looked like they were in like the Serengeti at one point.
Just talking though. They weren't fighting.
They were leaping around. They were jumping.
Yeah, they're just training.
They're just training. I'm gonna
don't
be
know,
honest, dude.
dude.
You're coming off like a real misogynist today, and it's pissing me off.
I gotta watch the preview again. Besides the story, that wasn't even the point, dude. It just looks like shit. She looks like shit. They all look.
She was
just
lengthy.
CGI.
She was lengthy. She looked
Yeah,
like an
she wasn't
alien.
big.
She like, why didn't we make her jacked?
That's what I'm saying.
She looked like a CrossFitter,
Yeah,
and that's not. It's not my Hulk.
she just looks like a
My
green
Hulk was
lady.
my Hulk was not burning calories in the gym.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He was doing heavy lifts, slow.
Here's
But
what they
heavy.
should have done. They should have made She-Hulk bigger than the Hulk. That would have been a real
But
feminist
like,
move.
why not just give her a different name? Like calling her the She-Hulk is just weird. Like he's not the He-Hulk.
Dude, they literally do that with every.
Why didn't they just call her the
superhero.
Shulk?
Or just call her something else. What does Hulk even mean? Just call her Boo Boo Baba Baba.
And I'm sure they discussed that one. Without a doubt that slid across their desk.
But even like Natalie Portman in the new one, that's called Lady Thor. Like that's they got Lady
I'm
Thor.
missing all of this.
She-Hulk.
Dude. I'm
Batgirl,
happy to say I'm
Spider-Girl.
dodging all of. I haven't seen any of these. Are you being real?
Yeah.
There's a she
Lady Thor.
Thor?
Lady Thor.
Lady Thor.
Well, that's what it was in the comic books. I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't see the new movie. I'm sure they didn't call her Lady Thor, but that's what it is.
I watched a video of Melissa Villaseñor doing a impression of Natalie Portman, and it was spot on.
Yeah, she's a great impressionist.
Yeah, I didn't know that she competed on America's Got Talent. That's where I saw that. She tried out. She crushed.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if she won, but I
It's
just
like
watched.
before SNL.
Yeah, she was still working at she said she had a job at like a retail
Mm.
in retail or something.
Yeah, all that shit's made up anyways. They give them fake stories and stuff.
Yeah, it's like how many people's grandparents really died at polio at the age of 12, and then you had to get a job on a paper route, and now you sing songs to get through the hard times. Like we've all seen it.
I was just hearing Sam Morril's talk on his podcast. I think he did that as well. America's Got Talent.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, back in like, the 2010s, like, there wasn't a lot of, everyone. There was no podcasting. No one was making it. There's no Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You had to just.
I think there was Joe Rogan in 2010.
12.
Oh, really?
I think so. That's when he started. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, he was already popping by 2014. That's when I heard about it.
Yeah.
My buddy's like, he's like, I don't listen to music anymore, dude. I just go to the gym and listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. And I'm like, the guy from Pineapple Express? The fucking podcast? What does he have to say? He's high and fat.
Yeah. I don't listen to music anymore. I just listen to Fear Factor. Just the audio
just listen
version.
to audiobooks.
We got off on a tangent. I was talking about Jeff Ross. I went to the show.
It was like 45 minutes
That
ago.
was 45 minutes ago. And I was stoked to be there. He had a great set at the end of his shows.
What did he do? How long?
He probably did like 45 minutes, I want to say.
Nice.
I don't know.
He's a sweaty motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of far back. He has a mustache to soak up some of that now.
Dude, he looks good. He's got a good look going on right now.
Yeah.
And he looks thin.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe a little thinner, but he suffers from alopecia. So
Suffers is a let's be easy on
we're
that.
talking Jada Pinkett style right now.
Yeah,
right?
she suffered. I mean, she was going through
Yeah.
it. Jeff's fine.
Actually, Jeff Ross, I love on podcasts. If you check
I never
him
hear
out
him on
on
podcasts.
Yeah, he doesn't do them. He used to have a podcast of his own called Thick Skin, which I loved. Those old ones are great. He has a lot of great guests. But he was just on Conan's podcast, which is the first podcast
Who
he did
said
in a while.
that? Maybe you said that.
It was just came out yesterday. But check it out. It's good.
Ooh, definitely.
He has a great perspective.
Conan's grown
on
on me a bit, man.
Well, now that he's he's doing his own podcasts and stuff, he's like, you can more be yourself.
Letterman got
Like
weird,
you can
huh?
cuss
Letterman got weird.
with the big beard on Netflix and stuff.
Yeah, he was like a stand-up, and then he's been doing the talk show for like 30 years now.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid. My mom loves David Letterman. That was her talk show host.
Yeah.
That was David Letterman was the one who was always on in my house. Like we were not a Jay Leno household, nor were we
Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, I think I see Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon as like a different class than those guys. It was like Letterman, Leno, and Conan. I think were like the big three.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, well, actually, I'm wrong. Jimmy Kimmel has been in the game for a long time. He's the one that did that interview with Suge Knight, where Suge Knight like tossed out the premise that he killed Eazy-E.
Really?
Yeah, like
on the Man Show
dude,
or something?
Jimmy Kimmel asked him. He was like, "So what?" He's like, "So if you were to," he asked him a crazy question, like, "So if you were to kill someone, since you're a big gangster, and this Jimmy Kimmel was fat. I don't know if you knew that. He was fat back.
Oh
in the
yeah,
day.
he's a big boy.
Yeah, and he's like, he said that to him, and he was like, No, I wouldn't just roll up and shoot him. I would do it, I would like give him some infected needles, Easy-E style, and just looks at the camera. And everyone's like, oh, it like depleted the room. They're like, did this guy just say what we think he just said? Because Eazy-E like had just died from AIDS, and he's like insinuating something.
Yeah, but could he have been making a joke about it?
I don't know, man. Eazy-E, I know in the movie, I don't want to pretend like Straight Outta Compton is like
I never saw
gospel here, but like in the movie, like when he finds out he got AIDS, he's like, very, very confused. His exact, they tell me, but I'm not gay. That's what he said. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I can't have AIDS because like back then that was what they thought.
Right.
That was like a gay disease.
Yeah.
But Magic Johnson proved the world wrong.
I mean, I think he.
Proved the world wrong is then he's not straight. He's gay.
Yeah, I think he had some fun nights out at the club.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson.
I mean, you see his son? Maybe the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
Why is no one talking about that?
Honestly.
Maybe that's hereditary.
Yeah.
Could be.
It would be cool if he came out as gay.
Yeah,
Magic
I think
Johnson.
that adds to your stock.
Yeah.
Did you see Chuck, Charles Barkley?
He came out?
No, he just would like he put like a video just saying if you're gay or straight, I love you. And he just put that, and it just went viral. And it's like, dude, like, what a genius. That's like, he's just like, come on. Chuck just woke up one day. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get in good graces. There must be a video of him dropping some F-bombs out there, and he's getting ahead of it.
Oh, for sure.
That's what
dude.
I think.
For
random.
sure.
So random. But hey, I agree. If you're gay or trans, I love you. But what if you suck? What if you're like a criminal? You still love them? It's very broad, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is very broad.
It's very broad to just say if you're gay or trans, I love you.
Yeah, believe all women.
I mean, yeah, believe all of them. But I'm not. Yeah, it's just a weird thing to just. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's very it seems so agenda based when people just do that out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of the blue.
It's like we didn't think you hated us. What are you doing?
Yeah, like what made you think of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
With no context. It was like I was watching Theo Von on Kill Tony last night.
Oh, I meant to see that. Joe McNamara was on it.
Yeah, he did well.
I haven't watched it.
I watched about half of it. But like after I think Ellis's set or something. I think it was Ellis. Like it was right when he like introduced himself. He's like, "Oh, what's up, dude? BLM." Just like I don't know.
BLM.
It was funny as fuck for him to his thing with Ellis was crazy. I think he dropped the N-bomb.
Theo?
Yes.
No way.
They had to bleep it out, but yeah, it was.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta watch this shit.
I can't wait to watch. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I kind of ruined it for you, I think.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. But back to Jeff Ross. I'm at the Jeff Ross show. His set went great or whatever. He does this thing at the end. He does speed roasts. He calls people up on stage. You can't point your friends out or whatever. Like anybody who wants to volunteer. Most people aren't, but I'm like, fucking pick me. Get me up on stage. I want to get roasted by Jeff Ross. So
damn.
He's so fucking quick with the. I'll show you a video after. Grayson took a little clip of him roasting me, which is so cool that I have that now. But he just did like a quick little interview and just coming back with these responses right away of like, you know, me saying I'm a substitute teacher. He's like, you're the only substitute teacher that's dressed like a fourth grader. And the place just starts erupting. And I said, I do open mic comedy. He's like, yeah, but you look, he's like, you're an open mic comedian, but you look like a mic stand or something like that. And then he came back to me later. I don't have this part on film, and he's roasting my ears. He's like, every time I look back, your ears keep growing or something like that.
That's great, dude.
He's like, do those things get cell service?
Was it cool being on that stage, too?
Dude, it was awesome. This was the best part. I told him I'm an open mic comedian, which I'm a little like, what should I? You just don't know what to say in those moments or whatever. And he's like, what's your best joke? And I'm just put on the spot. He gives me the microphone, and I say a joke, and it did well. I got laughs and stuff. It felt amazing.
Really?
He's like, you killed that shit.
I did my. Damn, dude, that's cool. Good.
Yeah, dude, I did the
good stuff.
Joke about tickling, and dude, he just riffed so well. It was fucking awesome to be up there and just get all those people looking at you and laughing and shit, and to say that joke. And he said I killed it, and Yeah, it felt awesome. He was super cool afterwards and stuff too, and
Yeah, man. I like Jeff Ross.
so yeah, I don't know if maybe when Dave Attell dies, maybe I'll take the spot as the other mic bumper.
Yeah,
or
that's
something like that.
optimistic
Yeah,
to say the least.
yeah.
But yeah, man, you see he was a good fit.
There was an Asian guy next to me. He's like, "Oh, we got coronavirus and monkeypox."
I don't even know what's going on with monkeypox. I've been hearing people talk about it. I hear you talk. I don't. Is it back?
Monkeypox is big right now. People are trying to push it. People want you to be afraid.
Is it a disease from a monkey? Is this someone fucked a monkey?
I don't know why they call it monkeypox,
It's because someone fucked a monkey.
but I've heard all along that it's not that bad. Like people don't really die
Fucking a
from
monkey?
it.
Could be good.
No, fucking a monkey was AIDS, I think, right? That's how AIDS started. Somebody fucked a monkey and then they
I think that was a orangutan. I think is what you're thinking.
orangutan.
Yeah.
Anyways,
The
it's nice
ginger.
being in Texas where people are just kind of not participating. But I think masks are making a big comeback in California and stuff. It's like always just kind of like a thing over
I think
there.
it's more of a fashion statement over there now.
Right.
You know, I think they're coming out with like Gucci masks,
Right.
designer masks, Prada.
Yeah.
Even.
And I think you roll out with 3 masks. You could do one here, one there, and one for the backside.
Yeah, I see. Some people are doing eye masks.
Oh, they're doing those?
Yeah, I see. There's one eye, 2 eye. Left eye means I think you're straight.
Mm.
I don't really know. I'm not. I don't know. Saw a dude with a mask over his bicep the other day. That one confused me. You seen that? You see
Yeah.
people doing that?
I haven't been seeing that.
Yeah.
I saw Joe Biden got COVID twice, and he beat it twice. So that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, dude. That's our commander in chief.
Yeah.
What would you? I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah. And most people are dying from COVID, so it's pretty incredible that.
No, they're
he,
not Americans. You know,
Yeah. That's true.
they don't bleed the blood we bleed.
Yeah. It's hard because like COVID is still a thing. Like I think it's like hacky to like talk about it on stage now and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me thinks that, but it's also like it hasn't gone away. Like it's still a prevalent thing, which is annoying.
Just outside the borders of Texas, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it is not a thing here. It's just
No.
not.
No.
It's just not. It's like it missed it.
Yeah.
It's not a thing in Florida either. It
Right.
didn't seem to be a thing in, well, that's not true. I was going to say Arizona. Arizona was actually pretty bad, I think. But I went to, I remember going from Virginia to Florida, and that was the first time that I walked into a place publicly since COVID had happened
Mm-hmm.
where there was no masks. Threw me off. And this was February of 21.
Crazy that we went through that. We went to war together.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID was tougher than war, right?
Dude, I mean, and these people that were out there delivering food, heroes.
Yes.
These Grubhubbers, heroes, dude.
Grubhubber.
Heroes.
Dude, that's a great job title.
They should
can I
get-
throw
I'm thinking if you Grubhubbed through 2020 to present day,
Medal of Valor,
I just think maybe some benefits like GI Bill.
Purple Heart.
Yeah, Purple Heart if you got a cold when you were out there on enemy lines.
Yeah.
I think they should get compensated. I think they should get medical insurance.
Yes.
They're heroes.
Reparations.
Who else? Who else was a hero during COVID?
Nurses,
Well,
doctors.
those are real heroes
Those
all
are
the
real.
time.
Yeah.
Still today, we don't need a pandemic.
Right.
You know, they're still saving lives.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, who became a hero?
Well, how about the ones that were not only just saving lives in the hospital, but also finding enough time to do some TikTok dances and create some entertainment for the
Dude,
world out there?
I will say, this is what I'll say. COVID was huge for OnlyFans for nurses.
Ooh, really?
I feel like I don't know. This
Sounds like you do.
I'm just
Dude, it's okay,
speculating.
dude. You're a grown man. You can subscribe to OnlyFans. Everyone wants to say like, "Oh, I don't subscribe to OnlyFans."
No, but I
have
don't think.
porn
I think
subscriptions."
it's for people younger than me or very older than me. I don't
What?
think I'm in. Dude, because porn is free if I need to do that.
So you're saying that someone gets an OnlyFans until they're like 25, they're like, "I'll take the next 5 years off. When I'm 30, I'll re-up." Or
I don't
once they get- you fall in
understand
that
the
gap?
draw of OnlyFans. Is it to see someone naked that you see all? It's like so like. Oh, I've been following her on Instagram for years. Now, if I pay a little money, I get to see her naked. Is that the draw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it doesn't do it for me. I don't care.
Really?
If
I started
I'm
an
doing a much
OnlyFans-
better job picturing them naked.
Yeah.
It's much more flattering. I promise you.
So you're one of those guys.
I'm just saying I don't need to see
You're
it.
a trench coat kind of guy.
I don't need
who
to see
just-
every woman naked. Do you need to see every woman naked? Is that what this is?
No, not all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't get the OnlyFans thing. I don't need that.
Right. I think there's an element of support. People like to help.
And are some of these girls getting naked and like juggling fire? Am I missing? Like, what's going on? What am I missing? Because that could be
No.
cool if they're maybe like on ice skates and like swallowing a sword while they're diddling themselves. I might be interested in that.
I mean, dude, that's
So
a
reach
good
out
market.
if that's your page. If I'm talking about you, reach out. We're looking for sponsorship.
Right.
We could be the first person sponsored by an OnlyFans account.
Mm.
We just keep giving them shout outs. Huh? We just keep giving them shout outs, and then they're making money, and they just shoot us some bread under the table. It's not even a traditional sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like I said last night on Sam's show, I'm a guy that you can pay in favors, and I don't mean sexual favors. It could be, but what I really mean is just like mafia style. Like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, kid. You know?
Whoa.
Huh?
The back of what?
Where's your dad? He's not around. Come hang out with us. You want a paper route? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Real mafia shit. You're
Hey,
deep.
Vinny.
You got connections.
You
You got people in places.
Not Italy.
Not Italy.
No, I've only been to Germany, in Europe, and Bulgaria.
And Japan.
That's not Europe, but yeah,
Depends how you look at it.
it's true. You're right. I don't want to sound ignorant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. I don't even think we should have.
I don't know
countries.
how the country of Japan identifies.
Yeah.
They don't. Maybe they identify Asian. Maybe they identify European. That's on them. Where we at, dude? What's going on?
What?
Just time wise, how long?
Oh
have we
yeah,
been doing this?
we're at about an hour.
Let's get
I
my
have-
knees. My knees are getting hot.
Yeah,
What do you got to
I'm
say?
heating up,
You
too.
got something to say?
How do you feel with, because, well, I don't know, can you go public about, well we can't talk about. How do you feel about PDA?
Public display of affection.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in a relationship before.
Yeah.
You've been dating girls and doing that kind of business. Are you a big touchy-feely guy? Are you the, we don't.
I don't know what my style is.
And I think it depends. Like, so I got a friend, and he's early on in this relationship. He's been dating this girl for a few weeks now, maybe a month.
Babe?
No
Okay,
comment.
Okay, if she wasn't, you would have said no. She's hot. She's hot. Actually, no. Maybe no.
This is my friend.
You're right. Maybe she's really ugly. You're right. Maybe you're just trying to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, she could. I
Well,
don't
if he
even
is your
think it
friend, if he
matters
is your friend and she's ugly, you should say it now.
for him
Yeah.
to get.
I'm just saying. Is he really your friend? I'm kidding. Go ahead.
But
tell the
that's
story.
almost more beautiful if he's dating an ugly girl and he really just loves her personality. I mean, that's evolved.
Mhm. Also, how
That's
does
what
it-
I'd hope for him.
I don't know who you're talking about, so maybe we're talking about a real dud, too. Maybe we're talking about a loogie looking of a human being.
No comment.
All right. I'm really putting you on the spot here.
This could be you.
No.
But almost, you almost think like when your friend brings around a smoking hot girl, you're like, uh-oh, this might be trouble, in a sense. Like if there's if the personality's not there, and you're just like, uh-oh, he's whipped, or he's under a spell. He doesn't see the craziness right now because he's blinded by the lights.
Are you saying all hot girls are crazy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not combating that. I'm not supporting it either. I just wanted to make sure that was the point.
Yeah.
I don't know where I stand with that sentence.
No. So ugly, hot, doesn't matter. But they're like hanging out, me, Grace, and the four of us, or just be like, they're super like touchy and like, rubbing up on each other, kissing each other all the times. Like when we're just sitting here having a conversation, like just little kisses on the necks and like,
Oh.
it's like,
All right,
it's too
so
much for me. It's
There's
like,
something to be said about the honeymoon phase.
That's what I'm saying.
So stick
can I
in the-
give them the benefit of the doubt early on?
toss him the BOD, but I think, yeah, man, I had a buddy who used to date this girl, and we were younger. We were like just out of high school. So
Yeah.
again, the BOD, but like we'd be at the dinner table, and she would just lick his face, chin to ear, while he's like talking. She would just lick his face and like start, and it's like, I'm eating some miso soup, right? I don't want to see what's
Yeah.
going on. Also, we just came from the skate park. He's sweaty. Now I got to think about that. That's disgusting.
It's distracting. It's hard to even like focus when there's just like you hear noises like There's nothing grosser than just like
I think
lip
hand
smacking.
on the back, rubbing the back. That's all cool.
That's
None
all
of that
cool to
stuff,
me.
But it's just when I start hearing noises.
Yeah,
Come
dude.
on, take it
Licking,
to a stall. Go find a bathroom if you're gonna be a degenerate. Do it the proper way. Go fuck her behind the dumpster. Don't do it at the dinner table.
Right, yeah, just stay home and just fuck all day or something. Like it's all
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
I mean, it's cool that these two youngins are vibing on each other. It's cool. But also, and you got to think you're in like an 8-year relationship, two
Yeah.
completely different spots. We're like, you have to bring your A game just for her to look at you these days.
yeah, but even dude, if when I think back early, I've always been someone who's felt uncomfortable doing any of that stuff in front of other people.
Yeah,
Like I don't even like I feel a little weird about kissing my
Dude,
girlfriend goodbye in front of other people sometimes.
yeah, man. In the
Or,
military, I remember dudes having like girlfriends. They like just slapping them on the ass. It's like, well, I mean, they should be just disrespectful at this point. What
Yeah.
are you doing, dude?
I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm prude or something. I don't.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like the crate, like hand. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel you to a certain degree. I definitely feel you. But
Yeah.
I'm not looking at anybody ever. I'm not
Right.
observing humans. I don't. So.
Well,
But when it's at your dinner table, it's different.
that's what I'm saying. So if you're out doing this in public where you're around all strangers, that's one thing.
Yeah, but if you're
But it's
going
like-
out with people,
It's like, yeah, me and you, we both have our girlfriends, and you guys are like macking on each other while we're
Yeah.
having dinner. It's like,
yeah. Well, you avoided saying how she looks, but then basically just said they're disgusting you at the dinner table. So, I mean, you might as well have just divulged all the information. But no, I think this is a valid.
dude, I don't care if it's Justin Bieber and Timothy Chalamet making out.
Well, that changes things a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, I don't want to see it, dude.
What if it's like what if it's like Halsey and give me one.
Amber Heard.
Just Mac. Oh, come on now. That makes a difference.
I mean, that'd be cool to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna be
see.
thinking about that for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Come on, that changes things.
Yeah, but I think but it's not even like me watching.
It'd be
It's
an
like-
honor.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you saying?
I would have liked to have been there when Amber Heard took his shit on Johnny Depp's.
Oh, I wanted to see her slice the pinky off.
Oof.
That's what I would like to see. Imagine that, and then Johnny just goes and puts a Band-Aid on and then just puts the meatloaf in the oven. Like, what? They just carry on with their night. He's like, Amber, that hurt.
You know what's crazy though? That wasn't the final straw, right? Like he stayed with her past that. Is that a final straw move for you? A girl takes a dump on your bed. Is that like? Is there any way for you to get through that and pass?
I don't
Like
think
to me,
so,
it
dude.
seems like that's a
He's
deal closer.
I think he's a much better man than us, dude.
like even,
PP on the bed I can live with, I think, right?
yeah.
That's a different situation. We're not just it's some human waste. I mean, the poop is just tough.
I think, dude, it would be hard to see. Even visualizing hard, but to be there in the room to smell.
Bro, even if you're dating even if you're dating a girl for a couple weeks and you catch her on a bad day and walk in the bathroom after her and she just dropped a greaser.
right?
And it's
yeah.
even that could be
That's tough.
that could sometimes be a deal breaker just because
Right.
it's just hard to look at them the same. Like I looked at you as a goddess, and now I know you're like me, and I'm disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to have sex with me.
Right.
The fact that you do is insane. That's another red flag. So
But a deliberate. I mean, dude, it would take something for me to, be friends with a guy who took a shit on my. I mean, that doesn't even make more sense.
yeah, I mean, I've used your toilet a lot. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you. You know that, and I feel like I've been pretty respectful in there for the most part.
But if you took a shit on my bed, I think we got to shut the pod down. I don't think we can move
yeah,
it's just like
yeah. Now what am I supposed to pretend like I didn't do it?
right.
Like, hey, we're back. Niko forgave me.
And then we go to court
Yeah.
and you're in court saying you didn't do it and I'm saying it was my dog, saying it was Luna.
And then I do the Amber Heard, did you shit on his bed? Well, I shat that day. What happened? Dunzo?
Temperature, the camera got too hot.
Whatever. Let's call it, dude.
Should we just call it black?
We'll call it black.
Just fade out?
Fade out.
Damn.
Faded. Faded. You should play a little Tyga right here. Slowly play Tyga faded and call it into the rolling credits.
It kind of makes me sad that we're just fading to black like
Now that
this.
it's faded to black, we should dedicate it to someone.
Who?
Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Captain's dogs. Woof, woof, woof.